the Supreme Court was very categorical in saying that the pot was kept boiling. It is not about the original cases of the victims and the deserved victims in these cases. Remember, Gujarat riots is also a riot case in India where the most number of people were actually convicted for those riots. We don't really see that many convictions. So it's good the cases were transferred out of Gujarat at whatever point that they were, because we do want those cases to be seen to the fullest length and freely and fairly. But the end result of that pot being kept boiled can also not be brushed under the carpet, because there are clear political motivations that have been alluded to. Anand, I want to come to you. I want to understand from you, since the Gujarat 2002 case is, kind of held against Narendra Modi politically even today, despite the Supreme Court verdict in his favor, how do you see now these cases against those who were, allegedly filing these cases of the larger conspiracy, bringing in the then Chief Minister of Gujarat? Do you think that this somehow helps the BJP in its narrative ahead of 2024?
It has nothing to do with, BJP's narrative, actually. It might help the BJP, but I don't think that... first, I want to respond to my fellow panelist.
Yes.
See, don't mix all the cases. That whether it's the Zakir Jafri case or then you come to the, the other cases. So, and all these cases, basically, they have reached a logical conclusion and the court has given its a verdict on... and you are casting an aspersion on basically, what the Supreme Court had said. It is the Gujarat government had registered a case against Teesta Setalvad because the Supreme Court directed it to take action, strict action against those, as Shivani was saying, as what kept the pot boiling. So let's not mix up all these cases and try to defend Teesta Setalvad, because let the law take its own course. See, when things were happening with Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, when he was put behind the bars, then everybody was saying that let the law take its own course. And now when this thing is happening with Teesta Setalvad, so then we are crying hoarse about it that no, she is innocent, there is something wrong somewhere. And there are in earlier cases also the cases were transferred. So that is not the case. Whatever is happening there, it is, and Teesta Setalvad has earlier been accused of, and her trust has been found to done violation of FCRA. Second, she has used money. There have been allegations and charges have been filed that she has used money, basically, which was collected for the victims for her personal use.
Yes.
There has been credible evidence about that. So, and this is an industry which they had been running. See, there is also a qualitative difference. The cases which were filed against Narendra Modi and Amit Shah and the other BJP leaders at that time, they were done at the behest of the executive. But now, and then they fell in the court. But now these cases which the Gujarat government is filing, it is not filing on its own, it is filing it largely basically on the directives of the Supreme Court. So there is a qualitative difference between these two. So I don't think we should be, if we start with the premise that, oh, this government is already biased. So if you start with that premise, then everything would look wrong.
Okay.
I don't think it's fair with this government if we start with this bias. Let the law take its own course.
All right. I'll leave it at